please?
Oh, yeah, 10 cents.
10 cents. You know.
Oh, we get it,
I'll thanks
James.
for
We
long
get it,
necks.
James.
I'm temporarily here.
Where's
If
Kaan
anyone
from?
knows the business of cans, Matthew.
What do you, James?
Yeah, I do.
Muslim.
What?
I
Huh?
run these streets, Matthew.
What?
Sounds like it's Jackson on the phone yelling.
I don't know.
He's gonna get
voice
bashed up at any moment. He's gonna get bashed up by Dimitri.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
How many times has he assaulted you in his own house?
I did get assaulted.
Yeah, he got
You get
smacked last
assaulted
time.
and insulted.
Yeah.
I didn't
I was
know.
looking.
Oh yeah,
Go on.
you go on ladies first.
No, you cut me off.
Nah, you cut me off.
Fucking dog.
Nah, mate, if you say my name 3 times in the mirror, mate, I'll come behind you. What did I say about speak about my name, mate?
3 times in the mirror. I start a YouTube channel, mate. That's what happened. It's a curse on this podcast. Oh, mate, shut up or I'll mute ya.
Oh, I'll kick you in your mutt in a minute, mate.
Inside joke. Should we join Raymond?
Huh?
Should I text Raymond?
Get Raymond.
I mean, if you want to.
Does he have... can you text some? I'll see if he's on. Probably didn't have Wi-Fi in his house.
Oh.
So what? How does he not have Wi-Fi in his house?
I think he's in hospital. Got the coronavirus.
I mean, Chinese, so probably.
Oh, mate, he was sneezing before it became popular, mate. Fucking hell. Had a tissue in his nose, had all the symptoms. I don't know if I want to go to his house after the fucking...
Might be he's avoided all the testing. He's a secret carrier. Okay, tell when your boys are already.
Huh?
Tell when your boys are all ready.
Ryan.
Make sure we're all right.
ready?
What?
That's his mum again. Yeah, no, his mum.
What?
Chilli, where you at? You in your bathroom?
I'm in laundry.
Doing what? Laundry?
I'm peeing in the washing machine.
Aww.
You gotta clean the clothes somehow.
You don't live in bloody fucking Cambodia or something? What are you talking about?
No, the nappy sand doesn't work, mate. You got...
Chucking ordinary soap.
Alright, this is the Pitty's podcast. I'm your host, Pittman, and today we have Chilli,
Oh.
James Brown. Oh, I can sing your last name again. Fucking, it gets worse.
No, you do this every podcast.
It's like it's your full name.
You
It's like it's your
say
full
my
name.
without
No.
uttering my last
No. But the reason why I do that is because there's too many James Browns to find out who's the real James Brown.
But it's not like you have like 4 other friends called James Brown.
I do. I have
No,
James.
you don't.
I have James. Yes, we do. James. Yeah, we did. We have about like 3 James Browns in our year.
Yeah, in your year, but that doesn't mean you're friends with them.
Yes, they are. They're all my friends.
Doubt it.
Oh yeah. All right. Allegedly.
Hello.
Allegedly. All right. We also got Kaan.
Hello, Pitty's fans.
Got Kaan. Hello, Kaan. Good morning, Kaan. Yep. Hello, morning, Kaan. And we also have Laurence.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, of course you are. Okay, so how we boys doing? God, it's
I'm
always
doing alright, yeah.
every time it is. Every time I ask that. How is life right now during a lockdown, boys? Like, how what's been going on, and how do you feel? Sorry, Laurence?
Can't jack off.
Why?
You can't.
No.
Yes, you can't.
Well, yeah, because fucking Janice comes into your room every 15 fucking seconds. That's why.
Yeah, my parents are always home. They never go out. They never go shopping.
Have you ever caught? You know that you have a locksmith down your road. Why can't you just go there and purchase a lock?
Man, I'm gonna have to build a whole safe. I'm gonna have to go inside the safe with my own little pin code.
Dude.
Just have some fucking privacy.
He's at Dimitri's house. Like, it's so much easier.
If she goes into your room every 15, just master the art of coming in 10. Simple.
Coming in a tent.
No, coming in 10 seconds, Matthew.
That's hard, man. You must have a good cum joke for that to happen.
Alright, first of all, there's still a risk. There's still a risk even if I did. Like,
What about Michael? Does Michael ever walk into your room?
No, Michael knocks actually. He
Oh,
knocks
that's
really
respectful. That's
loudly,
respectful.
And then he waits.
I thought with
While
that,
you're wanking.
I thought that with that Cole's paycheck, yeah, you can get a lock, but I don't know if the lock's with open. But Kaan, how has it been? So you practically live in campus, obviously, and how does it feel?
Which campus?
What?
Which campus?
Which campus, Kaan?
Oh.
No, at Wollongong. Yeah, that's all you have to say, mate. Don't worry. But how has it been in campus during coronavirus times and everything?
Well, look, we're near the coast, so everything's pretty much okay. Sure, there are some differences. Sure, there are security guards at the end of Coles to make sure there's too many people in a store, which is fine. I understand it all. But now they're actually arresting people who are outside for a reason that isn't like a valid reason, such as exercise,
Yep,
getting
that's what I was about to
food
get
and
into,
stuff.
as well as it's about like all these like precautions, and we have to change our our life, and just how even like people going for a drive. I think this chick got fined for about 1,600 for just driving with her mum, and she didn't even like exit the car or anything like that. And
Actually, they got out of it. But
they got out of it.
Yeah. Lucky, but
Yeah, allegedly, Laurence. And then
Allegedly, no, it's true. They
no,
did
it's
get
allegedly. It says who?
Bro, they got out of it. That's
See,
all I'm
we don't
saying.
say a thing. You know that kid that Lauren said hello to in the cruise? We're not sure if he
Yeah,
made it
that's
home
allegedly.
safely.
That's
That's
allegedly.
not allegedly. The kid did not make it home, and Lawrence is the last person that saw him, so we don't know what Lawrence did to him. That's the next question. Okay, but Jimmy, how has it been since COVID-19 and since like the quarantine and shit? Can't see the boys or something and all that stuff.
Dude, I never went out before the lockdown started. Really, it's no different to me. Everyone's like, oh, it's so hard staying inside.
No, but you can't see your friends though.
Yeah,
What about some food, Jim? What about some food?
that's where it goes a bit downhill.
It's got the kitchen. What are you talking about?
I live down the road from the servo, but if I get caught, I mean, yeah, it's for food.
Yeah, you can use that as an excuse, but like you're not really going there for the food. I mean, who fucking goes for a servo for a dinner unless you want like what, fucking a fucking expired ham cheese sandwich or
You
some
said it's
package.
like dinner. What if I wanted like, a cherry ripe?
A cherry ripe?
Yeah,
70 cents.
yeah.
I don't
You
One
tell me you
cherry
wouldn't-
ripe.
You tell me you wouldn't.
What's one
You-
cherry ripe?
What?
Are you telling me that you wouldn't risk being arrested for a
Not
cherry
for one
ripe?
cherry ripe.
Maybe
What about two cherry ripes?
Bro, that's the gayest chocolate ever. Cherry
Yeah.
Who
ripe.
needs to get chocolate?
if there was one chocolate to represent homos, it'd be fucking cherry ripes, bro. What's going on?
What do you mean? Cherry
Yeah.
ripes.
It's cherry and
They're good.
chocolate.
Cherry and chocolate, man. What are
The
you...
gayest fruit and the gayest chocolate.
What about the Skittles, Jim?
Good.
You like Skittles?
I do like Skittles. Sometimes I
gay
just
M&M.
crave cherry ripe.
All right, Chilli. What about you? How's it? You can't see the boys and all that. Haven't seen you for I don't know, fair dinkum how long, but how's it been
Yeah.
since COVID-19? Have you still been popping into Raymond's place even though it's COVID-19?
Oh, that's a high risk area.
Do you think Raymond's got something?
Oh, mate, he can't leave the house. Any reason.
I like it. The funny part is he's had symptoms before the coronavirus started coming. Every time in class, always got tissues up his nose and he has to smoke and cough during exams. I still remember the library, man. Oh, I still remember fucking when I did a HSC, you just hear Raymond cough once time. Oh man, God love him. God love him. Oh well. But it's been alright.
Yeah.
You've been alright, Chilli?
Yes. Yes, bored.
What do you been?
Fine.
What do you do though every day?
What up? Fuck!
Cunt's dying.
Defend yourself. Don't just let it happen.
Bro, is that Dimitri's house?
Oh, I fucking thought you died at league. What? I'm
What?
dressing as someone outside. I'm scared. A white van just pulled up. What the fuck?
Insane.
Who is it?
It's the kids'
You
line.
need to rape me.
They're gonna get revenge.
Oh fuck! I'll be back. I gotta go.
He's on the phone. Twisting him up.
Fuck. Don't, oh my god, you there. Oh my god. Because Laurence's parents are going to the trailer park. I don't know. Make it sound like the fucking who goes to the trailer park in Sydney? I mean, I don't know where the nearest one is. It's not definitely not fucking 8 Mile. But where?
I know. There's a caravan park near Rouse Hill.
Oh, is there? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's the fuck, Chilli?
Fuck.
No, because Michael, his mum's boyfriend, bought one a long time ago. And they're having a little honeymoon there, and they left Laurence there. And guess what? Laurence doesn't have water for 5 days, so he has to move with Dimitri.
I don't think Laurence is gonna be alive after tonight.
No, but if he stayed back at his home, what's the source of things does he have? Like, how do you get your water turned off? Must be not paying the bills.
There's a
He
bubble in
hasn't
the
showered
park.
in like 5 days.
What, Chilli?
There's a bubble in the park.
Yeah, there's a bubble in the park. You just fill up your water there. Oh, I could imagine how bad Laurence would stink if he didn't get a shower. But all right, Chilli, what was that? Is that a bag of popcorn or something?
No, chocolate chip, hot cross buns.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
that sounds nice.
There's them around here.
Are you
Come back.
you okay, Laurence? What happened?
Buy some products.
Buy some products. So, Laurence,
Yeah.
can you explain your situation? Why are you at Dimitri's at the moment?
Well, he's currently got me as a salesman for Sonic pornos that I've got to sell.
Whoa.
It's a serious situation, and I have to do it because I got no water at home.
Why don't you have water at home, as what you call it?
Because they're ripping up. I don't know. I think they broke the floor. Now they got all the pipes.
Laurence,
Now I've got no water.
I could
Yeah.
imagine that, Laurence. Would you survive 5 days without, at home, as what you would say?
Home.
Damn, no water or nothing. And so you just bought your PC and everything there, and your clothes, your little,
Yeah.
little skivvies and stuff. All right, that's cute.
I even got a blanket.
You even bought a blanket. All right. Did you bring your gerbils with you?
No, I did bring some shampoo to clean.
But what did you do with the
Dimitри's
hamsters? Where's the hamsters at?
Oh fuck!
Fucking
Shit! I gotta message my mom actually.
You actually forgot about your gerbils.
What's my mom? She didn't tell me what we're doing about the dog.
Oh my god, you need to. Those are like your babies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Chilli.
It's my channel.
I think my mom will look after them. She'll go to the house every few days.
She'll go to the house in a few days. Don't you?
No, every day. They'll go.
But they'll be
You
in.
think?
Yeah, but they're in the
Yeah,
trailer
okay,
park for
okay.
5 days, Laurence.
No, yeah, but they're gonna go out of the trailer park every day to check on the guinea pigs. And just to pop in.
Oh, the
It'll be fine.
gerbils.
It'll be fine. Anyway, so yeah,
The gerbil's gonna go for a walk.
We're gonna the it's gerbil shampoo.
So,
And use it to rub the
Who's this?
what, Laurence?
Yeah, good chat, Laurence.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm broke.
What did you do with your last paycheck from Coles?
Spent it.
On.
What?
Dimitri.
Oh, gerbils.
Fucking Theo Von over here. Fucking.
Yeah.
Talk about
Nah,
drugs.
I still got it.
What is that? Because you live in Riverston, or Riverstone, or
Oh, mate, give out his address, why don't you?
He does this every podcast. Yeah, but I said do not reveal any fucking location.
Yeah, because your name is the widest name ever. Who's gonna find who you are and where you live and what's your postal code? Who's your Who's your
Hollywood.
parents?
Matthew, here's the thing.
What?
You've said my town, you've said my full name, and you've shown my face. You
And?
want to find me at this point.
And that's good because you want to
Show
have
his
people.
school.
I'll show his school. Yeah, Riverston High School. Easy done.
I want people to find
So
my
show his
YouTube
phone
channel.
number.
I do
Yeah,
not want
Fathead
people-
Brown. Fathead Brown. There you go.
Yeah,
I'll put in the
cool,
link
but
description below.
Don't kill me.
Nah, we can't. We need you. You're an important community. Just like Hattie. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Gone but never forgotten. Hashtag rip too soon.
Too
Um,
soon, Hattie.
Yeah.
Hattie. You
No, you haven't watched the podcast on when a kid in our school named Irfan who was very school.
Popular.
You know when you look, there's got that one kid in your year, Jim, where you can tell he's gonna be a school shooter. That was the guy, and
Oh yeah.
he planted a thing where, please celebrate Hadi Issa's funeral. He's an important part of the community. He fought all the fires. If you've seen Hadi, he's fought fucking nothing. But he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. I love the kid. But
Look, he fought year 7s on the handball court when they pushed the line. That's what he did.
of course, you talk about the young kids. Like, digging yourself a grave here, Tay. But it's just. Wait, I'm confused. How did we get from James's address to Hadi Issa? I forgot.
Because you started talking about. I don't know. You started talking.
No, not for you.
Part of the
You said James.
I'm getting old. Oh, James. Okay, so if you guys want to find where he lives in Riverston. Went to Riverston High School. His name is James Brown. He's sexy. He's sexy.
Phone number.
12 Burke Shooters. There's my address.
I bet you that's Pasquale's or Edison's.
No.
No,
It's my
yeah.
address.
Alright, keep lying to yourself, James.
Cross my heart.
42 Jones Street.
That's where you live, isn't it? No, that's
Laurence lives.
42 Jones. If you guys have spare hamster food, go to 42 Jones Street. There's a hidden key under the. Where's the hidden key, Chilli? Where's the hidden key?
In the backyard under the home.
Oh,
No, it's sad. I'm scared Matthew's not going to, beep out any of this.
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, big problem.
You asked for autism. I can't say the word.
Good Jacob Minty in the podcast already.
Oi, don't make fun of Jacob Minty.
No, I don't know.
Nah, it's a top bloke.
Oh yeah, all right, we get it. Regan's your friend. All right,
I'm about leave.
Huh?
Well,
Fuck. What are you doing? I don't know. Oh, I don't fucking know.
You're right.
Oh, pardon.
Fucking mute your mic.
I feel like someone's gonna do like a GoFundMe site or
Button
something.
right there.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's the microphone.
Lawrence, you have to say stop before you defend yourself. Let me just. You have to say stop.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I did not steal money.
Oh, he's got you. You're a thief. That's what James would say with his lisp.
Yeah, right. Anyway, what were we talking about?
About
What about you?
42 Jones Street.
42 Jones Street. And if they want to feed your hamsters for you, just drop them by. It could be, anything from.
Okay. I just want to say, I'm pretty sure that's not my address. I'm pretty sure it's James Bambi's
The
address.
fact that you have to be pretty sure.
I think it is Jones.
James Bambi out of all people. God bless his heart. Oh, he sounds like he's like
top bloke.
41 years of age. He sounds like an old bloke.
99
Oh, wasn't he the highest bloke in our
Yeah.
whole year? I thought it was a horror
Yeah, 99 or something. Ting.
thing.
He's a fun
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Fucking
I was about to say if fucking Pasquale was here, but of course that bloody fat ass Italian, beautiful man. Happy birthday, Pasquale, and hopefully you catch COVID-19 on your 19th birthday.
Come back.
Alright. I don't actually know where it started. I can't figure that out. But wait, shit. I don't know. I just remember all the jokes. Everyone called me cutie filler, and then I was on the elevator and it's like a little kid, and all the jokes remembered in my head, and I had flashbacks. And the kid was just looked at me, smiled, and I just cracked up laughing. And the dad is there, and I just turned around. I'm laughing and shit. And Ryan, Jordan, and Jacob all made eye contact with me as well, and they all started laughing too because they knew why I was laughing.
Yeah, you had a sticky, that's why.
They thought I was thinking,
What?
Sake, Laurence.
Oh my god, he's getting abused.
Touch the microphone.
But yeah, hopefully it's going good. And has there been any problems at uni? I think I remember you saying one thing about.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'll bring that up, and I know exactly what you're saying. The first week, I almost almost is the key word, got charged for like assault or whatever. Now, I'll tell you what happened 100% truthfully. So I'm trying to find a friend. I go, well, someone I already met, but I don't know what room they're in. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. I know what level they're on, but I don't know what room. And there's like 40 rooms each level. So I go to the level, and the only way I can, find out where they are is just by knocking on doors and asking. Eventually, I come across this girl. By the way, the time it wasn't too late. It was maybe like 9. And I don't know what happened. I wasn't aggressive. I wasn't like assertive or nothing. I was just like looking for some advice. And then I don't know, I guess I kind of freaked her out somehow. And the next day I woke up to a letter on my door saying like, ease up. I was like, okay. So yeah, almost. Oh, by the way, a month later, she's sort of like, I don't know what it is. I think a month later she started fancying me for some reason. I was like, do you not remember who I was? Like just a month ago, you fucking in a assault case.
Like, so do you think everything is good after that? Like, you guys are like okay, or do you feel like that? Oh, you actually talk now, so it's like it still lingers on about like what you did and.
Oh no, it's good. We talked about it. It was like,
It's here to me. Okay.
Domestic abuse going on.
It's to me, bloody Laurence. My goodness. So you getting along with a lot of people there, or do you feel like there's still a lot more people that are?
Well, look, primary school, I made friends with 99%. High school, I made friends with 99% of the people. And when I say friends, I don't mean the way I am with you guys.
You got along with people. There's no
I'm
problem.
Cool with people, no beef. But here in uni, I can do that sort of like no beef thing. But I'm making friends, like the same way I'm friends with like you, Chilli, James, Laurence, like all that. It's a lot tougher.
Yeah. And also, Minty is here as well. So I told him.
Minty.
Yay!
Oh, shut the fuck up, James. How's everything, Minty?
Yeah, not bad.
Haven't heard you
I just
for a
want
while.
to say that I think Kaan's a little bit weird. Motherfucker literally popped up out of nowhere on my Facebook Messenger. Let me read you what he says. Right, he just adds me on Facebook. I'm like, it's Kaan. Like, of course I'm going to accept it, right? The first thing he says is, "Oh shit, ... we out of here." And in my head I'm thinking, what the fuck is this guy smoking? This guy's on some good shit. So I'm like, "Hi, chief." And he's like, "What's up, brother? How's life outside of asking a grown adult if you can use the bathroom?" I literally said to him, "Mate, you're smoking some of that good shit, eh?" Yeah. All I want to say is, Kaan is just a little bit of a... It was an interesting conversation, but it was a glad one nonetheless.
Alright, it's been so good. Alright, I haven't talked to you for a while, Minty. I don't know when's the last time. I know you, Taylor, and McGinray, and Felix have been playing the MC and playing the Black Ops 3 and all that nonsense.
Oh,
how's that been?
Pretty much Minecraft, but yeah, Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3, yeah.
But no, you probably haven't heard my voice because my headset's Bluetooth, right?
Yeah.
And the headset has its own, like, independent USB Bluetooth adapter kind of thing.
Didn't that shit break or something? Or that's why you didn't
Yeah, it
talk
broke.
about that?
I went to pull it out one day and like it exposed like the inner prongs of it. And I was like, it's just fucked.
Jesus.
Just carved it. So. And like I didn't really care because I wasn't using my computer much because of like working full time now and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Couldn't really care less. But ever since I've wanted to start playing things like Counter-Strike, Rust, where like noise is like a huge component.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to kind of get it fixed, and then I finally got a replacement, and now I can use my headset and talk and everything. So
Alright,
yeah, that's probably why I wasn't in Discord or I wasn't really playing anything much. So
yeah, just to see the boys. McGinray is more active now on the PC, and Taylor and all that shit. What were you doing? Aren't you an electrician, plumber? What were you doing? Yeah, you're full time now.
So I'm a full-time electrician, which is fun. I was actually on my way home the other night, and I got pulled over by the police.
Yeah.
It's actually a bit of an interesting story, right? So I was at work in the city, and I was with the other tradesman, and I caught the train in from West Ryde. Caught the train in, and I met him there, and he was like, "Look, once we're done, I'll take you to like the station back in the city, and you can just go from there." I was like, "Yeah, cool, no worries." But we stayed at the job site a bit too long. He was in a bit of a rush because he had to go pick up something like for his car. So he takes me back to my missus' place in Castle Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Stay there, have dinner there. She takes me to the Castle Hill station. So I didn't get back to Westside Station until about like 9 o'clock, right, like at night. And I go and hop in my car. And as I'm in the parking lot, I see a cop go past like the road, and I'm thinking, oh, cool, he's going towards Parramatta, right? Like, and my philosophy is if you see a cop car, like that's it. Like you've seen your cops for the day, you don't really have to worry, right? And my home is like 10 minutes away, so I'm like, alright, cool. So no, I'm gonna see him again tonight, right? Going through the back streets of West Ryde, it is a 50 zone, and I was going around this corner that kind of dips down fairly quickly, and I reckon I was pushing 70 around this corner, and as you bend around the corner, there's a roundabout, and I see the cop car entering the roundabout. So I'm like, oh shit, I'll slow down, right? So down to 50, I go through the roundabout, he goes through the roundabout, he goes around the bend, and I'm like, alright, cool, he's gone, right? I'm driving, 2 seconds later, I see headlights in my mirror, so I go, oh, wonder what kind of car it is, and I notice it's a cop car, and I'm thinking, I know he's turned around to pull me over, like guaranteed. There's no other reason this cop car's turned. I'm the only one on the road. It's 9 o'clock at night. You're only meant to be like out of your house if you're exercising, shopping, working, or medical reasons, right? Yeah. So he's obviously going to want to see what I'm doing. Plus, I was kind of going 20 over. Yeah. So his lights go on. I pull over. He pulls over. I had Bluetooth music on, which is kind of illegal here in New South Wales. You can't really have that as a people later. It's just not allowed. So I turn the radio on and I keep it just quiet so you can tell that the radio is on, but it's not like obnoxiously loud. Comes over the window. I go, evening, how are you? He goes, yeah, not bad. He goes, do you have your license? I go, yeah, no worries. Here's my license. He goes, you're going a bit quick back there. He goes, do you know how quick you were going? I was like, oh, 60, 65. He goes, yeah, a bit quicker than that. I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize how quick I was going. He was like, where are you off to tonight? I'm like, I'm off home. I actually just got off work. And I've got like boxes in my passenger seat full of like all these like electrical parts and things. And he looks and he's like, and like the box is open, so you can see there's like parts and things in there. He's like, what's in the box? I'm like, oh, electrical parts. I'm a sparky. He's like, alright, cool, no worries. He's like, have you ever been in trouble with the police before? I'm like, I've got a speeding ticket from a camera, a couple of parking tickets, and that's really about it. He's like, alright, cool, give me a moment, I'll be back. And he goes back to his car. I'm just chilling there, kind of freaking out because I know I was speeding a bit. And if I get done again, I'll lose my license. So I'm like, please, like, I hope he's nice. And a minute later, I hear him and his partner laughing, and I'm thinking, what could they possibly be laughing about, right? And and like another minute later, like another minute passes, and he walks over around the passenger side with his flashlight, like looking all through the car and looking through the boxes in the back seat, looking at the box in the front seat, and he pops down because he's on the curb, so he like can't see his head. So he pops down, and he's like, we've had a look at your record, and you've got a couple of other offences that you haven't like disclosed to us or told us about. He's like, you have about 7 offences on your profile. And in my head, I'm thinking, there's no way I've got 7 parking tickets. Like, I've only got like 3, 4 max, and 1 speeding offense, right?
Shit.
There's no way I have 7 things on my record. And I was like, can I ask what they're for? And he was like, oh, yeah, you've got aggravated assault, you've got theft, you got this, that. And he was like, do you know about these? And I thought he was joking. Like, I thought he was like, oh, he was cracking a joke. He's pulling my leg. I'm like, yeah, of course I know about that, right? And everything was silent. And like, I'm sitting there for 30 seconds, like, what if this cop's not joking? Like, what if this cop like thinks that like what if that's actually on my record? So I was like, hey, just to clarify, you were joking about that, right? He goes, no. I go, but you said aggravated assault. He goes, yes. I went, no, there has to be a mistake. That's not me. And he shows me my license. He goes, is this your license? I go, yeah. He looks at it, looks at me. He goes, yeah, no, that's you. He goes, so you've never been in trouble with the police before? I go, not at all. He goes, ever been to a police station? I'm like, no. He's like, okay. He's like, no, give me a moment. So here I am, having a fucking heart attack.
Oh, shit.
Because, like one, I wasn't really coming back from home, so I wasn't really supposed to be out. Thinking I've got this criminal charge, like seven criminal charges on my record before. Thinking, like, what the fuck is this guy going on about? I'm full having, like, a panic attack. And his partner comes over, and he has like a little iPad, which is like what they use like to check your some iPads, like some sort of screen. Anyway, he's going through, and his partner holds my license, holds his iPad, and I can't see his head either because once again they're on the curb, so I can just kind of see the chest down. But I see him holding my license and his iPad next to each other, and I hear him go, "Yeah, no, that's the same license number." And then the guy that pulls me over gets my license, and he shows the other guy, and he goes, "Does that look like him though?" And his partner pulls down the iPad to the window so he can like put my head next to like the screen. Looks at me, looks at the screen. Goes, nah, that's not him. And in my head, I'm like, oh, thank fuck. Like, obviously they've got like a little bit of a mix-up here. They're like, look, it could just be like a mistake on a system and all that. But they go, obviously it seems like there's someone with your name who's going around doing bad things. And now, in my smart-witted response, because I'm not a fan of history, but I just know this, I was like, well, I do know that there was someone with my name in the 1800s that was a convict that had criminal charges, but I don't you guys keep those records anymore. And the copper looks at me and he goes, yeah, no, we don't keep those records anymore. That's all paper, man. We don't have that anymore. And then they were like, well, yeah. And they just hand me my license, and they're like, well, just watch your speed and have a good night. And I was like, well, thank fuck for that. So, yeah, I accidentally got mistaken for someone who had 7
Jesus
criminal
Christ!
charges.
Imagine that iPad. It was actually me. Oh my god, that was scary.
So, yeah.
I had to say
And
aggravated
finally-
assault. Shit.
Yeah, I was like, and I talked to my other tradesman. He was like, if you have aggravated assault, they have to actually take you out of the car, handcuff you, and sit you on the side while they talk to you and search your car. So I had not said anything. They were like coming over to my driver's side, like handcuffing me and like looking through my car. There's nothing in my car I have to worry about. But like, yeah, that's the gist. So
Shit. Stop.
yeah,
Fuck.
it was. I was full freaking out, man, thinking like, what are these 7 charges that I could possibly have against me? So.
Fuck. Aggravated
yeah.
assault. In
And
theft.
if you actually go on the New South Wales police Instagram, they've got a photo of 2 guys holding signs. It's got something to do with like, the whole coronavirus. It's like we stay home, we stay at work, you stay home or something. And if you go and look at that photo and look at the guy on the left hand side, that's the one that pulled me over. Just see if you want a reference of this guy. So
Okay. I'll have
New
a
South Wales
look.
Police Instagram. It's their
Oh,
first
yeah, he
post
looked-
they've got at the moment.
New South
and the guy on the
Wales
left.
Police, let
He
me have
looks
a
like a
look.
fucking clown.
He looks dodgy.
Can you see him?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
Oh,
him.
the most recent one.
Yeah.
The left?
So he's holding a sign that says "We stay at work for you."
Oh yeah, that guy looks a bit. Yeah, he looks a bit. How you going? Yeah, that's for sure.
So, yeah. But he was chilling. So I got away with the warning. So
Oh,
definitely learned my
good.
lesson.
Thank goodness you
So-
didn't. You know, your license didn't even take
Yeah.
it. Fuck, that was close. Jesus.
bro, they would have just bent me over my car and just started just finger banging my bum hole. So yeah. It was good enough. I drove home nice and safe.
And also, I was wondering, has the COVID-19 shit recently? Oh my god, Dimitri, let's back up. Has the COVID-19 changed or made anything more difficult during work and stuff? Has that affected how way work goes, or is just mainly socializing and stuff? You can't really go out with your boys and stuff, or anything like that.
So in terms of work, we haven't felt it just quite yet. We are now because work is slowing down. So we're kind of feeling it like we're not getting as many jobs. Like all the jobs are being cancelled and things because some people aren't coming and we rely on people to come. But for now, we're currently just doing a house, like a newly built house for a family member, so that can just keep on going. But I believe also in something else just came out recently a couple of days ago, or about a week ago, saying that anyone in the construction business doesn't get paid penalties for public holidays or weekends or overtime. So if I work overtime, weekends, public holidays, I just get my basic rate, which I'm still getting paid, so I can't complain. But it does kind of suck, I do understand that 1 million people lost their jobs in the first month of this whole thing. That does suck.
Yeah.
I am still getting paid. I don't have to worry about that yet. But yeah, so as of now, I haven't really felt it in terms of work. In terms of social, I don't know. I think if this whole thing wasn't here, if we didn't have this whole coronavirus, I'd probably just be going to car meets, something I kind of really miss.
Yeah, of course.
Hanging out with Lachlan and Hugh and, some of the other boys. It's taking a bit of a hit, but yeah. Other than that, it's just pretty chill. I just kind of go from between my house, work, and the missus' place, and that's kind of really it. So
That's just kinda
social
what-
life hasn't affected me too much.
Yeah.
Work, not yet, but it could very well soon impact me.
Yeah, it just depends how long it's gonna last. Because people even say terms on if people are staying in lockdown and stuff, even next month we can get out. I think they were saying something about that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna take.
I
couple
thought it
months.
was minimum 3 months or something.
I wouldn't be surprised. It will definitely slow down. The rate is slowing down every day, but again, it's not gonna disappear.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna take another year for a vaccine. For that, I'm not a doctor or anything, but yeah, it's all that shit and scary to watch and stuff late at night. Yeah, definitely affected on a lot of people that has lost their jobs and stuff, and
Yeah.
what you call it? Yeah, especially for you, Laurence. You got laid off by Rashes, didn't you? And a lot of the boys. Like,
Yeah, we all, me, Jaden, Ryan, Jacob, all lost our jobs. Oh, all are good too. Claire, a lot of the juniors.
Yeah, just practically the whole group, and just a couple of Nepalesian boys stayed there because I know they only do deliveries.
Anyone who was a manager stayed, pretty much. There was a few.
Shit. It's like Sarav and all that stuff.
Yeah, Sarah,
Bloody hell.
All of us were just kind of like, oh wait, we're unemployed.
Yeah, I could imagine. Well, at least you work at Coles. That's the best part. I mean,
yeah. It was also a gateway to getting out of Ashes. Like as soon as the whole situation happened, Coles and that was mass hiring because they needed more people to deal with the increased purchasing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I got a job there, which was pretty fucking good.
What's that?
It's Dimitri, man. Because they're in the other Discord fucking around on League. Probably, I think. Let me have a look. James, have you done anything in terms of like studying yet, or was that like till next year or something? Like, what are you planning on doing, James?
Listen, I have at the moment no plans for studying.
Then what are you gonna do?
Job hunting after. I'll probably like get like a retail job for the moment.
A what?
This whole retail.
Retail. 7-Eleven.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'm
Yeah.
working at 7-Eleven, Matthew.
Okay. No. Yeah.
No, just something that I can fucking like get. I'm not.
Have you ever suggested Buffalo Road Brothel? Chilli, you want to work there?
Considered it, would you believe?
Chilli, you want to work there? When COVID-19's over, we'll all have a quick lander down there, alright? Because I still haven't been there yet.
You know,
What are you talking about?
I accidentally ended up at a brothel once. Would you?
Oh, Buffalo Road.
Buffalo Road Brothel, yeah.
It wasn't Buffalo Road brothel. It was called. This is a funny story actually. Edison was. So he can vouch for this story as well. It was Edison's birthday, and we were like, let's go to a strip club. So I was like, alright, I'll type one up. My knowledge of strip clubs, would you believe, is not that great. So I thought gentleman's club meant strip club. I was wrong. So anyway,
I think I know where this is going.
it was me, Edison, my friend David, and my friend Jordan. And
Too many guys.
so we got in the car. Well, we were the only ones who were 18 in the group. So we were like, fuck it.
Allegedly.
We'll all go to a strip club. So we all hopped in Jordan's car. We started driving to this place in like the back. I think it was like Witherell Park. It was like in like the industrial area of the park. And we fucked up.
Oh.
We fucked up. We got out of the car and we started walking towards it. I started thinking to myself, I was like, this doesn't look like the strip club. Like, and then they were just like, oh no, it's in the building. Alright, I believe you. And then this woman opened the door for us. Because the door was locked, we had to knock.
Oh, Jesus.
And she opened the door, and this attractive lady opened the door. She's like, hello. And then we were like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, are you guys all together? Not knowing it was a brothel, we all said yes. So then they placed us in this little room. And this little room had a couch that could sit like 10 people.
Big couch.
That's definitely the casting couch, bruv.
Yeah.
And
Why are you sitting on it, bro?
Why are you sitting
then
on
there
it, James?
no, because that was the waiting room.
Okay.
Oh, that's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to think.
No, listen. And there was a coffee table in front of us with a bunch of brochures. And then
Brochures.
And then a TV playing strictly just lesbian porn. And at that point, we all sort of looked at each other and went, this isn't a strip club at all. We're like, oh fuck, what have we gotten ourselves into? And before we could like say anything, this woman came in and she was the business person there because she came in with a clipboard and she started telling us like what was gonna happen. She's like, girls are gonna come in, introduce themselves, this that, and she's like, any questions? And none of us thought, let's just say that we didn't know this was a brothel. Get out of this awkward situation as fast as. No, that's too easy. Too simple for the minds of for men in a brothel.
For gay men.
No, just for men.
Gay men.
Matthew,
The wrong brothel.
let me explain the story, right? So then the first lady comes in, and it was weird because you'd think that you're in a brothel, you wouldn't really shake hands with anyone. These ladies came in and shook our hands.
Well, how would you know that? How would you know
mate.
that? How would you know that brothels don't shake hands?
Why would they?
I don't know. Polite?
Respect.
Respect?
Say hi.
How's it
If you
going?
went
How's
to
the
a
kids?
brothel, the first thing I would not expect is to shake hands with the woman.
What, you just think, oh, enter here, have a quick shag for about 10 minutes and that's it?
That's what it was. When we went
Oh,
in
so
there,
you say you did do it?
Oh, well, no, we didn't shag because we got out of there.
Oh, didn't shake hands even.
But then the second one came in, and then
What?
it just kept getting more awkward because like they kept asking us if we have any questions about the experience, and we just say no. But like, and then it got to like and this is the worst bit. It got the business lady came in.
Oh,
The business lady came back in. She said, any questions? And my friend Jordan went, can we have a look at your prices, please? Like, what? She walked out like, what are you doing? And this place was not cheap either.
Well, how much? How much are we speaking, James?
It was like, if I remember, my memory might be a bit off,
There, you old prick. Yep.
but it was like 300 for half an hour.
300 for half an hour? The water bill's not even like 300.
Oh, I'm trying
Laurence
to
is.
No, 300. It was 300 for an hour.
Yeah, I need to get my water back on.
Yeah, pay your water bill.
You know,
Pay your
if
water bill,
if
Laurence.
you need anything, I'm open. Everywhere.
Oh.
Work at the brothel.
You can always work at Buffalo Red Brothel, Laurence, if you need to quit sell
Yeah,
some
300
ass.
an hour.
300 an hour, man.
300.
Wait, is it like a selection of girls, or
Will
is
you
it like
guys
just?
come visit me?
Can you choose?
Oh,
Can
man.
you choose the girls there, or
Yeah, that's why
Awesome.
multiple of them came in and introduced themselves.
well, every single one of them attractive, or one was like sloppy and dirty?
There was
Big cake.
two who were attractive, and one of them was really weird looking.
What do you mean weird looking?
Oh,
Asian.
not weird
Ugly.
looking. Not weird looking. The only thing about her
Like
was
Laurence,
she had
weird
a really-
looking?
She had a really big nose.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Kaan.
And it was
Kaan
one of
working at the brothel.
Kaan's in the
How
Oh, Kaan with his
How do you
no
think-
job.
do you think he's affording uni?
How are you, Kaan?
Very fun.
How are you affording uni? Fucking airplanes.
Well, they have it down 50% for me because like
You're a
not
farty.
enough people made it.
'Cause you're
so
Muslim.
they were like, "Oh fuck, who else can we get? Let's get Kaan." Just to fill in the
Yeah,
gaps.
I'm sure that's what happened.
Is that allegedly Kaan, or?
Well, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you how it is. If you don't believe me, that's up to you. Man.
They were like, who can we call? And they was like, fucking Kaan. And they put like Kaan signal to the sky.
Do you know what it sounds like to me? Sounds like Kaan is one of those guys who gets his weed for free. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
no, you dirty Kaan. You dirty.
Wait, wait,
Yeah,
So,
Kaan,
how did
Kaan.
how did you get out of that?
He
You going
asked
back
you.
to James?
How did you get out from the brothel?
Oh, yeah, we got
Yeah.
brothel. We so after my friend asked prices, the woman left, and we were just like, Jordan, ask to say we didn't know this was a brothel. Just say we have to leave. And then, like, we said to him, we said, we don't even know why you fucking asked to see the prices. He's like, I don't know, I got nervous. And I see you asked for the prices. Anyway, so once he came back in, we're like, oh, we thought this was a strip club. We didn't know this was brothel.
Chilli, stop fucking around with your shit, Chilli. I can hear it. Yeah, sorry, James.
We didn't want to be at the brothel. This was a big mistake. And you know, she laughed it off. And then we left. And then I got in trouble off the guys for leading them to a brothel. Even though I didn't know it was a brothel. They're like, you had one job, you just had to find a strip club. I thought, that's what gentleman's club means.
I don't think so. Apparently not. But let me ask you this, James Brown that lives in Wiverston and went to Riverston High School.
Yeah.
If Chilli, don't tell me you're pissing again. Oh my god. Okay, let me ask you this, James. If the bitches, that's not nice. That's the women. If they were not $300 and that was cheaper, would you purchase?
How cheap are we talking?
50.
For how long?
Half an hour.
Half an hour?
I mean, these Nigerians these Nigerians
60,
are paying
60.
what? Would you say 300 for a half an hour?
What? What did you say?
No, James. Talking about James saying 300 a half an hour. What?
They were
What if it was
expensive,
50 for half an hour? How much money did you guys have on you that day? What did you guys spend? Wouldn't spend?
Not enough.
What do you mean not enough?
Pay $3.
You had like
Not
what,
enough
$3 and a fucking Freddo Frog or something? What are you talking about? How much do you guys have that day? If it was, so,
Excuse me, it was a caramel koala. Actually,
okay,
right?
respect. Not a
Right,
fucking
yeah.
cherry ripe, James. You
Yeah,
fruitcake.
yeah.
Okay, right?
Yeah, on the survey.
They're fucking good. And you will not fucking change my mind.
No, yeah, whatever. Also, I was thinking, who's that? That priest that got let out?
George,
Was he convicted of kitty fiddling or why did he get out?
Like everything, apparently. That's what I heard. Just rumors, though.
So
Yeah.
so did he
There
do
were
it or did he not do it?
there were allegations.
Fucking cool fire.
No one was there to witness it.
Come on, that's threatening me.
Shouldn't be laughing when we're talking about this, but I know who he was. I just didn't know if he was convicted of kitty fiddling.
No one actually saw it happen.
But like, so the altar boys practically like spoke against him, right? Like, there was like any evidence or something? Because I'm not really familiar with this case, but I heard everyone.
Well,
I mean, if you did obviously touch a kid, and yeah, definitely you should have stayed in fucking jail for the rest of your life.
What you did?
George
that-
Powell.
George Bell, Toby Bell. Yeah.
What?
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 Wait, did something actually happen? What?
No, talk about the
Yeah.
priest that got let out, Lawrence.
Drake Bell.
Okay.
Not Drake
Toby
Bell.
Bell.
He had a good career, right? No, not Drake Bell. Nah, because I saw it on the news and it's not funny, James. Just talk about the fucking.
No, I'm laughing at the Drake Bell.
Nah, you're laughing
Bell
at him.
being
You're
let out.
laughing at him. You're laughing at he's touching kids. Yeah, all right. Good for you, James. Nah, but at the same
Supporting
time, so why they release him? Was it because of the coronavirus or what?
Evidence
No,
wasn't strong
it's-
enough.
There was no, like, the evidence wasn't show. Like, okay, if I said that Kaan molested me,
Oh,
and if I took
Kaan.
him to court with
Exactly.
no
I
evidence,
mean,
just
that's
word
one hell of an
just word mouth.
accusation. That's one hell of an accusation. And personally, Kaan doing that, Kaan's like the less gayest person I've ever met. Kaan would not
But
do anything gay.
but- Exactly.
I would.
But,
Laurence can vouch for that. Laurence can vouch for that. Yeah, but like that's different. It's like he's a priest, and you know the stereotype for like priests being, you know, touching kids.
yeah, but still, like,
That's
just
not,
saying something isn't enough evidence for it to.
wasn't like that for OJ though.
Oh, OJ is fucking.
OJ's yeah, you know.
Listen,
If it does not-
OJ was a bit fucking different though.
Oh, don't lie to yourself. What? Because he's black? Oh, you racist.
No, because he got pulled over and he had a fake mustache, about $8,000 in cash, and a
Damn,
fucking
Brothel.
handgun. You telling me an innocent man carries around?
Is that a new theory for Chilli? He was actually going to a brothel. Why is he bringing a handgun with 8K in his side with a fake
Right.
moustache?
He had a fake mustache. You're telling me he was like, hey, look, he could be innocent for all I know. But I'm just saying, it seems a bit suspicious to me that if he was so innocent, he fucking took off down the highway.
I mean, I know
With
it's
a
random
fake
bringing up
mustache.
OJ, but it's like, with his case, it was weird because they tried to switch it around and say it was racism. With with the coppers and stuff, and then you had his black lawyers say, "Oh, the gloves don't fit. You must acquit." You know that line he said, because any cunt can like put a glove on and pretend it doesn't fit. Like that, anyone can do that.
Yeah.
But no, I think he's he's innocent and he didn't kill his wife. I'm convinced that probably JFK did it, but yeah.
Michael Jackson's innocent.
Yeah,
mate.
Michael Jackson's no,
Yeah,
that
100%.
are we going back?
Wild.
Are we going back to this again?
Yes.
No, Michael Jackson 100% is innocent. If
Why?
you're telling me that after 20 years, not one bit of new evidence, and
Hey,
there's,
leaving Neverland documentary. Anyone can say,
Leaving
"I
Neverland
worked for Michael
documentary-
Jackson. I saw a little kid snuggle up with him." No. It's I mean that's the problem. But at the same time, it's weird to say he lets kids sleep with him. Like I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. But he can't defend himself, so you know.
Yeah, obviously not. But like
He's
at
been
that
dead for 10
time,
years.
yeah,
Hattie.
like Hattie. Yep.
the one bit of evidence from Michael Jackson that just makes me not believe it is when he had to get, because one of the kids was like, he has a fucking left testicle. So then the cops took him to the police station, strip searched him, and he didn't have a fucking mole on his left testicle. So not only are they fucking lying,
Are you speaking
not
from
only
experience?
after
Are you one of the
multiple
kids?
Are you
fucking
the
court
kids, James?
No. They
Oh,
didn't strip
yeah.
search the kid. They
No,
strip
you. Were you in Neverland?
searched- Was I the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a story for a different podcast, isn't it? But
Yes.
Okay.
I just think it's a little bit abnormal to be sleeping with kids, and I mean he could be innocent at the same time, but yeah, he can't speak for himself.
I think he's innocent, but like he's a fucking weirdo.
I don't think it fucking matters. He's dead.
Of course, you
Alright.
wouldn't think it matters.
Because he touches
Yeah,
kids.
children as well.
Because he touches kids.
Well, like they're not gonna arrest him, so like, why does it matter?
Yeah, they could.
Like,
They actually could.
Then the victim.
They'll-
gets,
they'll-
We're talking about
um,
Michael
No,
Jackson.
yeah, well, they will arrest what's that chick that played iCarly? She looks a bit like Michael Jackson, so they'll arrest her.
Oh, no, I hadn't done that.
Miranda Cosgrove.
She looks like Michael Jackson.
I'm not gonna arrest Miranda Cosgrove. for
You never
looking
know.
Like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
No, I do. No one would arrest.
Mila Kunis.
Oh, where did you get Mila
her?
Kunis from? No, Mila Kunis is
Seth
the
Rogen? Seth Rogen.
Mila Kunis is Ashton Kutcher's missus, mate. I don't know what you're on about. See, they could have arrested me instead of Minty, you know, because I look a bit like Jacob Minty, you know. But
If I got $1 for every time I got called Matthew, bro, that's it. I could retire. Fucking hell,
but has it
man.
get to the point they call you Yanni? Because they called me Yanni in primary school.
I've been called Yanni a couple of times, but not many. Not as many times as I got called your name, Matthew. No way.
I told you Matthew actually back in early years.
Yeah, bro. Fuck, dude. Even the teachers, even some of our teachers we had for a full year,
Miss K
full
mate
2 years.
called me Jacob like so many times when they come to
I'm
classes
talking about
because the back of our heads look the same, but you know
yeah,
I'm bigger than Minty. Minty's more
Yeah.
he's a fucking freight train. He'll
no,
rape you.
boss.
No, yeah, nah, but like you were a bit chubby at then, but then again you had like more muscle mass than I did.
No, if you
Yeah.
say so. If you say so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
was
should-
called
I
Nasha.
was talking about. Bro,
Skin
I could
colour.
pick up Nash any day of the week and just swing him around. I would use him as like those things in front of the car sales. Those flappy guys. I'd just pick him up and start flapping around in the air.
Of course, he named the black kid.
Yeah. But Nash is good. He's almost like a pet to me, you know. I just kind of just like small and cute.
Whoa.
Oh, play that.
Whoa.
You might want to read words.
What?
Say it how it is.
He's telling the truth.
That's like, bro, who asked something? Dude, I think MC asked something the other day. He was like, oh no, Taylor was like, how do you make your niggerang, right? And I was like, bro, he goes to fix the cotton. If he's lucky, I'll feed him lunch, right? That's how I feel.
Niggerang.
He just says it. Doesn't even hide it.
No, niggerang.
Yeah, like I think Taylor meant like
Mingerang. It's not niggerang.
I think me and
niggerang.
Taylor watch on different wavelengths. So, Jesus, Matthew.
Yeah, niggerang a noodle.
Sounds like a fucking Windex bottle, bro.
Oh, I still remember that podcast with what was that podcast? I don't know. Was it 3? The one with remember Sheikaboo, Jamie, Chilli, and James? You don't remember? Kaan, remember that? No, with my wheeze. No, you don't remember.
When we played the Muttley laugh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fucking, I missed that guy. I haven't talked to that guy in years.
Who?
Probably dead.
He's still alive.
Oh,
The Jamie dude, not Hattie. No, don't speak on it. Hashtag too soon, mate. Hashtag too soon.
Oh yeah, I said too soon, bro. Oi, boys, be honest. What was gonna happen if we all showed up to that place, man?
I had a feeling
I
he
was a
might.
little concerned.
I was concerned because if he invited everyone, he must have hated everyone, and he might have had a bomb.
Bro, okay. We know what kind of kid he was, right?
Yeah.
Right. He was the suspected school shooter, and the fact he invited everyone to one boss, nah, boss. I ain't trusting that.
I thought Hattie was going to show up.
Everyone's ever had his funeral. Was like, hey guys.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing here?
Wait, hold on. I need context.
You seen
I
the
don't know what's going
podcast?
on.
Oh, you haven't, you stupid bitch. So we talked about it just like 10 minutes ago. We said so.
Is this the kid that died in the fires and you fucking said he died for nothing?
What? No. Okay. No. So on his so suspectedly, so we got a message from. Was it actually at another account, or was it actually Miss Vanessa's account?
I thought the first email was from Miss Vanessa. I'm pretty sure. So like the school counselor, and then the second email came from the Year 12 prefects, like the day after.
Yeah. So practically, I mean, for me, I woke up. And then I saw, well, shit, I got an email from this saying a student in our year passed away. I was like, no, it could have been anyone. And I know, it says Hattie. I was like, what the fuck? Like, seriously? And then so I checked the Facebook messages and fucking fair dinkum. Thank God I saw
Bro, Facebook was going off.
Yeah, I thank God I saw Jaden's one because I know Jaden and Ryan were the first 2 guys that actually called Hattie and made sure he was okay. But I saw Jaden's post, which reassured me that Hattie was fine. And thank goodness, because if I read the emails before I saw fucking, Jaden's message, I would have fucking, I would know what to do. Because, it's just, as much as, we might not talk to him. I mean, he's a meme, Taddy Issa. But, of course you don't want to see another one of your members, or anyone dying that young and stuff. And that wasn't a joke. Because at this time, everyone's HSC, it's a new start of life, a new chapter. And then, of course, seeing that. So, so suspectedly... I don't know. I don't think he put a cause of death or some shit. He just passed away, and he said,
No, I thought it said that because he was attending the fires, like he was part of like the New South Wales Rural Fire Service.
The fires, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I thought it was.
No, because
It was that for the second email. The first email.
Yeah, because I thought it said that he was a proud community member. Sorry, proud community. Yeah, he was a something about being a community member, and that he was fighting the fires. And but after that we got sent the invitation on where the location was, and we saw the invitation, right? And yeah, when you actually analyze it, it is a fucking dodgy invitation. I've seen what invitations look like. The fucking Christian. I wish I can have a. I'll put it in the video if I can ask one of the boys to pull it out somewhere. If you got a photo, yeah. Send it to me and I'll send it to James.
Of the actual email.
If this the actual invitation, and the picture that they used for Hattie was fucking hilarious. Like, I looked at it, I kind of chuckled to myself because that's like a meme photo. Like, out of all pictures used of Hattie, use like a cheap dog shot photo of Hattie, and I analyzed the cross on it. The cross wasn't even fucking done properly. It was like this cunt did not know how far down it was and stuff. He fucked it up, and just it looked like such a bland sort of invitation. It looked really like you could tell it's fake when you actually analyze it. But if you see it, Chilli, if you got a picture,
I've got it. Yeah.
send it to me, and then I'll post on the thing again on the chat, and you guys can all look. It looked pretty fucking fake, and so I thought that kind of waited on, and actually had he actually died, and I got a little bit worried, but So it was a kid named Irfan. He's the fucking weirdest kid. He had fucking big afro ginger hair, a bit like you, James, because you know you're ginger. And
I don't have an afro, nor my ginger.
you can lie to us, but you can't lie to yourself. Okay?
No, not
It was
brown.
orange. It was orange. It was weird. He's from
Brown.
Persia. Okay. He had a big afro. Did you send it? Yes, you did. Okay, let me open the original. Let me download it. Yeah. So he's one of those guys, James. If you've been in your school, obviously, when you're at school, there's that one guy that gives you a vibe that he's gonna be a school shooter. He was the fucking weirdest cunt, and of course the boys here that went to RSC can weigh on that. That he was a fucking weird cunt. Let me quickly post this now and see if you can analyze it. You can tell it's fucking fake. Let me just.
Has anyone got like the original email?
Uh,
Or do you know like who it came
was
from?
it school? It was a school email. I might have to log into my school email if we can still do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
got
Yeah, see when you guys look at that, right? That looks so fucking fake. When you actually analyze it, it looks so fake. That's a dog shot photo of Hattie, and like it just.
Where is this?
Check the private chat for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean you probably can't zoom it in because you know Chilli.
Yeah.
It's always on a PDF, and it
Please
looked
join us as we say goodbye to a beloved.
like a beloved member. Like that's not being rude, but no, he had nothing to do with the community. He's a fucking sweetheart. No. I'm not being rude, but it's like he's we. Huh? Sorry, Kaan.
And the name of the email, it says Ryde Secondary College, but
Was it sent to a school email or your personal?
no, it was sent to another family of mine, and then they.
Okay.
Because the problem
At the end
was,
of Ryde Secondary College, it has the letter N, so it's like, oh, it looks the same, but they just
see,
add
like,
that last part.
see, Wayne
At
that
Gmail.
as well, because the problem,
Why is the cross so fucked up?
yes, yeah, that's what I said. I analyzed it with Hans because Hans was really fucking smart in finding who it was stuff because he actually talked to Irfan about it, and they tried to ask him and shit if it was him because out of all people would do that, Irfan's the type of guy that would set shit up because he always memes about the kid because the kids. I don't know how to explain Hattie and not being rude because I know he's one of my mates because you know I'm in the group with Jade and then Ryan and that shit. How would you explain Hattie? I don't know how to explain it. I'm not gonna try to be rude or anything. Like he's
Alpha male.
A meme sped.
not a sped. No, he's like you can tell he's just. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. Can't shut the fuck up. I don't know how to explain it. It's like
Gang,
you can
bang.
tell there's something. He's not. Oh, I don't want to be fucking rude into.
Athlete.
It's like an anime character.
Shy, and that's it.
No, he's shy and stuff. He's like, you know, you can tell he's not like everyone else, but he's definitely a fucking sweetheart. But the problem was, it's like you can tell something like Irfan would do that. So they found out it was him. But the problem is that how serious it got. They also sent another wave of emails to our parents because my mum got the email on her phone saying, Matthew, this is one of your students died in your class, and I had to explain it to her, and she didn't understand because you know, someone like doing this shit. Of course, Kaan, Chilli, and Laurence, your parents, and Minty, your parents got that, right? The email.
Yeah, they got it, but I was like, just forget it, guys. It's a hoax.
Yeah, and I just couldn't believe it because I thought like, okay, it's a joke. I mean, it's still not fucking funny, but like, try to expand it more and make it more believable by getting our parents involved. So they contacted the police anyway, and they I think Irfan got slapped with charges, I think, and Hattie could have.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got slapped with charges for cyberbullying.
What's that it though?
But he could, you know, Minty, like,
Yeah, I got told it like identity
it could be
theft,
so many things. It could be slander. It can be anything. And if Hattie actually was traumatized and actually, you know, was personally and like mentally and emotionally affected, if he had charged him, holy shit, Irfan would be in jail already. Like so many things. He would have fucking. He's very fucked up on uni because they don't want that. It's true. He fucking lost his uni thing for cyberbullying and shit. Was it worth it for a chuckle? He's the only cunt that laughed to it. I mean, I laughed at the picture that they used for the invitation because when you look at it, it's so fake. It's just, but yeah.
Not bad. I don't even know the guy, but if someone sent me that, I know it's not a real thing. I'm convinced.
Yeah, because
This
of
kid
course
was
all of
planning a
us have been to
shooting.
a funeral and we saw pamphlets. They don't look like that, and it's just that
I
weird
am-
feeling. It's like
I am
I've seen
99%.
yeah. Yeah, sorry, James. Yeah.
I'm 99%. That kid was gonna shoot someone.
What?
If the ginger kid, if someone replaced, he was just gonna
So
start
it
shooting.
was in the field of Mars. So that's a cemetery with a lot of graves and stuff, and that's where he was getting presumably buried there. And
Buried.
imagine all of the fucking kids went there. What would have happened? Could it just been another waste of? I think it would probably just been a waste of time getting us all there to getting scared and shit, and all us getting there, and we could have done something else, But yeah, he got slapped with charges. For only that one account. Sorry, not charges. Sorry, let me restate that. He got it from cyberbullying and stuff, and yeah, had he told us and stuff, like he's definitely fucking like ruined the new chapter of his life, because now he can't go to the university that he wanted, and now he's got a shitty reputation. Fucking no
Well,
one
yeah,
likes him.
fuck him.
Yeah, because like anyone, it's just as much as we meme about him, that's not fucking funny. You don't make fun about someone dying
Listen,
like that.
The only way I would make a fake funeral thing is if I got so say Matthew, if I was to say like, I'd get your consent to make that as a joke, and I'd say to people it was a joke.
Mm.
I wouldn't just send it to people's friends and parents and
School,
family.
yeah, all that stuff. Like everyone got involved, and that's how messed up it was. And I'm glad that was over, because that was like 1 to 3 days, solid of just wondering who did it, and
No, but it's fucked though, because if like I'm assuming this guy had friends, like he's cool with everyone, a lot of people.
yeah, no, this kid was like he's a bit of a meme. Okay, he's that guy that's. I can't explain it. I don't want to be rude, but you could tell he's one of those. Fuck, I really am lost at how to explain it. But he's just
Easily bullied.
he's easily bullied, and I gotta admit, we all do make jokes and stuff about him. But he's a lovely kid. He's a good friend. But it's not to harm him. But if it does go past that, of course we'll stop if all that stuff.
Easy
But
target.
he's just an easy target. And then Irfan has memed about Hadi so many times. It's true. Hadi was an easy target from the way he looked and the way he did things, and Irfan took advantage of that and did that. And
We had someone like that. He was a good bloke, but we just like take the piss out on him.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, we didn't hate him,
yeah,
and at the end of the day, we wouldn't fucking make a death hoax about him.
yeah, because I just see the whole point.
Imagine if someone like, because when some people learn about death, but learn about someone dying, instantly their thing is to have a breakdown.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just imagining all the people.
Because you had
Yeah,
close
Jaden-
friends.
Jaden
Yeah,
actually did
because
cry.
Jaden actually cried, and Jaden, I'm not gonna if Jaden, if you're watching this, because I know you will. Jaden is very gullible to that shit, of course, but like at the same time, it's like you can
Please
tell
don't cry.
if you actually analyzed it. I mean, talking about anyone's death and just in that way with emails and shit, like that was pretty believable. But like if as a person that I can talk this for everyone as well. Like a person that could have experienced, death in their life with family members and anything. Of course, the first thing you think is to, say, "Holy shit!" May even have a breakdown, depending on how close that person is.
Yeah.
I don't know how the others felt. I mean, so wait. So when did this happen? So this happened. Was this after HSC, right? After HSC.
It was well, what does it say? The funeral was meant to be quotations.
Well, the card
26th
says,
of January.
card says 4th of January 2020.
That's
I
why
actually freaked the fuck out about this a little bit because when I saw the
Oh,
invitation,
Tete's birthday.
yeah, 4th of January was when I had my birthday party, and Hattie actually did get a bit tipsy, so I legit thought he fucking, fell on the road or something. Like, shit, fuck.
Yeah, we legit thought he died
Yeah,
at your after your party or some shit. But the cunt had a fucking Woodstock bin. He's already fucking gone. But at but it was fucking hilarious. But nah, it was just a shock. And I mean, we did have just not the self promo, but we talked to Hattie on the other podcast about it. He had his I think it was me, Ryan, Jane, and all that. We talked about it, and Hattie was, of course, I think was mentally scarred from it, obviously, and his parents were his mother as well was 100% bothered by it. But I was shocked that they didn't press charges. But Hattie was glad that Irfan did get in trouble for it. And what, Chilli?
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. You whispered to yourself.
I'm reading something.
All right.
You know what's funny though? That cover. That's always gonna.
Is that what we remember him by, with the picture of the invitation?
That's gonna follow him for the rest of his life. And I think that's funny.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny as well. Even the boys said it was pretty funny looking at the picture of him there, because it's so abnormal. It's like, mate, you got a dog shot of a photo for Hattie. Like, I don't think his parents would consent in that, and they would definitely have a beautiful picture of Hattie.
You know, I feel like Hattie's gonna be on his deathbed. He's gonna like pull close, man. Remember that death hoax, and you're like, yeah, it's like use that funeral thing for my actual funeral. And then he's gonna pick out like.
Yeah, can they please do that?
Nah, but at the end, I'm glad he's okay. And I'm glad I did a podcast about that and actually talked to Hattie about it, because even getting Hattie on a podcast was a bit of a trek. Because I know he's not used to that shit, obviously, but I'm glad he get to speak about it. But
just fuck.
It was Chilli. Nah, Chilli, stop, Chilli. It's enough. Don't say my name 3 times in the mirror, Chilli, or I'll get you.
Matthew Pittman. Oh shit! I'm starting a YouTube channel now.
Shut the fuck up. Everyone's starting YouTube channels now, which is good. Ryan makes content. Jade and Ryan makes content. Laurence is starting to make content. Kaan deleted his. Julius. Oh yeah, that's one thing I want to say. How do you guys feel about Julius is making a band?
Oh, not be a land.
He's making a band.
I'm happy for him. Good on him. I was in a band once. Remember that, Matthew?
Yeah, but you were just a bunch of queers just doing some random shit. That's it. It wasn't much of a band. It's just queers playing pianos and guitars.
No, I was in like an band. Like,
no, you're a bunch of queers.
No.
No.
No. We did some things.
Gay things.
Well, it couldn't be gay things because the other people.
What?
You
don't stop there, mate.
It couldn't be gay things because the only other people in the band.
What?
The boys.
Well, boys, there's no females.
No, that's what makes it gay.
That's what makes it gay. Was that your band called? You were the queer boys, were ya?
The only boy in the band was me.
That's a lie. Keep on telling yourself that, Gunter. Keep on telling yourself that. James, I've said this with OJ Simpson and stuff. You can lie to the people, but you can't lie to yourself. I've said this many of times to people. You can't lie to yourself. James, you're in a band full of guys.
The queer choir. That's what you call it.
Oh, that's a good one.
I didn't come on this podcast to be boys. I came on this podcast.
That's it.
The tables have turned.
I came on this podcast. Tell my story. No, you just want to call me the fucking queer choir.
No.
Oh, how many? Was it a sold out group? Was it sold out? Was it sold out?
No, it wasn't. I left the fucking group because I fucking couldn't stand them.
Too gay. You couldn't handle it.
Couldn't handle the fucking half pounding.
Couldn't handle the cocks in his hand.
Just those obvious jokes now.
You should have got Laurence to join the queer choir.
Oh, would have been lead singer.
Lead singer, yeah.
Is the Queer Choir on Spotify?
Oh.
Oh,
I will fucking. You know what, Matthew? This is why I don't go on your podcast.
why? Because we don't bully you. This is the first time we ever bullied you on a podcast. This is not even
No,
bullying. It's not bullying if it's the truth. You and the Queer Choir
not
boys.
in a fucking boy choir.
It's your fault for joining a gay choir.
Listen, I was a fan, right? And
Yep.
it wasn't a choir. I was on drum.
Oh,
You were drunk.
I was on drums. Drums.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I heard I used to get bummed, but alright.
Of course you would.
Oh, God.
Of course you would. You're a gay choir.
It's not a gay choir, mate.
continue what you're saying, James.
No, Matthew. This is the.
Boy, he can't even talk. Just stop.
He's guilty. He's guilty. He's
No,
guilty.
No, Matthew, remember that
What?
chick
Oh,
that I had a thing with? It's hard.
The chick's name was Darren. What are you talking about?
I had a thing with a chick,
Which one was it?
and we went to a party, and she cheated on me.
Oh
And I
yeah.
had to- And then I had to. Yeah, now none of you are laughing. You pricks. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go get a Canadian club. Use the legend of drinking.
Did you say you went to a Canadian gay club or something?
Oh, then he went to the brothel. Makes sense.
Makes sense with his 4 friends, his 4 guy friends.
Oh, the 4 guys from the band, the gay choir. It all makes sense. It's all full circle.
Oh,
Laurence was the lead singer.
What's the name of your band, mate?
These fucking podcast is going downhill since episode fucking 10.
Oh, this guy's fucking butthurt. I'm getting flashbacks from the good old days when what used to be actually be butthurt, but whatever. Jesus, fuck.
Oh, James is never going to come on a podcast ever again. James, we know what you should do, James. You should rival this podcast and make your own
I'm
podcast.
not making a podcast.
You should.
No.
Why not?
No.
Like, bring like a cameo appearance. Like, just like bring your
Hey,
whatever gay
Because
group.
then usual. No, I wasn't in a gay group, Matthew.
Keep telling yourself that, James.
I was not in a gay choir.
What, so you were in a gay band?
I wasn't in a gay band either.
So what were you in then? Gay what?
Nothing gay.
Mm. You're not convincing me.
What could convince you?
I don't know.
I mean, Chilli, your name is Chilli Long Dong.
No, you know what would convince me? You gotta suck my dick. You do a bad job, I know you're not gay. You do a good job, I know you're gay. And the fact that you're willing to accept that means you're gay. So, like, it's a lose-lose for you, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm either getting a good gobby or a bad gobby. Like, a gobby's a gobby. So, like, I'm not complaining.
And a gay says no. So
Yeah,
So you
because
do
like,
it?
cause then you're trying to deny it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah, you're stuck either way, man.
Oh.
If I say no, that doesn't make me gay. If
Yeah,
I
you're
say
trying to
I'm
hide
not
the facts.
giving you
A question as well. It's alright, James. I love you, James. You're not
Change the
gay.
topic. Change the topic.
Yeah, change the topic before James gets,
Turns to Hattie.
Yeah. If there was a game, a video game title
game.
that describes your sex life, what would it be?
Oh, 2.5 Men for James. That's not a game, though. That's a TV show.
That's good. That's good. Nah, that's good. That's
Wait.
good.
a half man.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Raymond
like a-
or something.
Like a midget.
So we're accusing him of being a midget lover now.
No, you never know. I mean, man's gay. He knows what this. He knows what he could like.
Being attracted to midgets is not a sexuality.
Oh, mate, because I'm a race.
It's definitely an issue. That's what it is. That's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We are Pitty's podcast, and you are welcome.